Before we get into the details, here's what's coming up. First, we'll examine how hormones can be used to increase fertility. Next, we'll look at in vitro fertilization and how it works. Then we'll explore the benefits and challenges of fertility treatments. Finally, we'll briefly consider some of the ethical questions surrounding these technologies. Some women experience fertility problems because their hormone levels aren't optimal for conception. For example, they may have levels of follicle stimulating hormone that are too low to trigger egg maturation. When eggs aren't properly released from the ovaries, natural pregnancy becomes difficult or impossible. Fortunately, medical science has developed fertility drugs that contain hormones like follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. These can be administered to stimulate ovulation, the release of eggs from the ovaries. These treatments help many women become pregnant who previously couldn't conceive. However, the success is not guaranteed for everyone. Some women may need multiple attempts before achieving pregnancy, which can be expensive and emotionally challenging. Another potential issue is that hormone treatments can sometimes stimulate too many eggs, resulting in multiple pregnancies, such as twins or triplets. For couples who still struggle to conceive using hormone treatments alone, in vitro fertilization, IVF, provides another option. IVF involves collecting eggs from a woman's ovaries and fertilizing them in a laboratory using sperm from her partner or a donor. Before the egg collection procedure, the woman is typically given FSH and LH to stimulate several eggs to mature. This increases the chances of obtaining viable eggs for fertilization. The collected eggs are then combined with sperm in a laboratory dish. If fertilization occurs successfully, the resulting embryos are grown in a special incubator. For couples where the man has a very low sperm count, a technique called intracytoplasmic sperm injection may be used. This involves directly injecting a single sperm into an egg. Once the embryos have developed into small balls of cells, one or more are transferred to the woman's uterus. Any remaining healthy embryos can be frozen for future use if needed. Fertility treatment offers hope to many couples who couldn't otherwise have biological children. For those who have longed for a family, this technology can fulfill a deeply held wish. However, the process comes with challenges. The success rate of IVF is relatively low. This means that many couples face disappointment. The process can also be emotionally stressful, with cycles of hope and potential disappointment. Many find the uncertainty difficult to manage. It's also physically demanding for women who may experience side effects from the hormone treatments, such as abdominal pain, bloating, and headaches. Multiple births are more common with fertility treatments. While many parents are delighted with twins or triplets, multiple pregnancies carry higher risks of complications for both the mother and babies. Advances in laboratory techniques have improved IVF outcomes over the years. Specialized microtools help embryologists handle eggs and sperm under the microscope with greater precision. Time-lapse imaging technology now allows continuous monitoring of embryo development without removing them from the incubator. This helps identify the embryos most likely to result in successful pregnancies. Some people have ethical concerns about certain aspects of IVF treatment. The process often results in unused embryos that may eventually be destroyed, which some find problematic. Genetic testing of embryos before implantation is now possible, but raises questions about selecting embryos based on their genetic characteristics. Despite these concerns, IVF has helped millions of people worldwide become parents who otherwise might not have had the opportunity. Understanding how hormones regulate fertility has been crucial in developing these treatments. The careful application of this knowledge has transformed the lives of many families. In our next episode, we'll explore the complex topic of negative feedback systems and how they help regulate various hormones throughout the body.